Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on the Ridge, last time you saw us, we were charging our EG4 LLS batteries with our EG4 charge inverter so we can get our off-grid solar system going. Well, today is a monumental day. All of these temporary wires are going away. That's right, we're getting prepped to go full off-grid on our new EG4 system. I am excited. All right, inverter 1, strings 1 and 2, on for the first time. Looking inside the power shed itself, you can see I've got the covers off our inverters. Guys, I made a mistake. I did a boo-boo. If you remember, the last time we were here, we were charging up our EG4 LLS batteries, right, all 12 of them, with our EG4 charge inverter, 100 amp charge inverter. It went amazing. I mean, that was super awesome. That was a monumental task, and I was super happy with it. Well, when I got done with it off camera, I decided to go ahead and power up the number 1 inverter here. And I did. I powered it up. And then I just said, ooh, maybe I should go ahead and update the firmware, familiarize myself with it. No, I should not have been done it until I'd done my research, because what I did was I messed it up. Oh no. So I contacted Signature Solar, actually. I contacted Signature Solar and EG4, but Signature Solar actually got me going before then. So corrected my problem. Now I can commission these one by one, get the firmware updated on them, and I'm a lot more knowledgeable. So hats off to Signature Solar for taking care of me there. I was not a happy camper. We can see inside of our power tent there, our storage tent, we've got a Blue Eddy and a Jackery 5000, Blue Eddy AC240, and it has been providing, both of those have been providing sustained power for us for some time. But guys, we've got all these temporary wires right here that got to go away. They got to go away. You can see it's just a big old mess of wires up here, and that's not what we want. We want it to look like we've got way over here, where everything is pretty, wired up, and connected to our PV system. So this is column 3 here with strings 5 and 6. And we can see it connected to the disconnect all the way up to our weather head right there. And we got everything connected with clips. Everything looks beautiful, no wires hanging down. And all of our 2 strings of 8 are wired in series. Cables look nice and neat. This is what we want the rest of the 32 to look like. And hopefully by the end of the day, we're there. Now I promise I am not gonna rob you of that experience, watching me power up each inverter individually, having them paralleled, shutting the output breakers, turning on the 200 amp panel, powering the Ridge. It's gonna be exciting. Powering the Ridge crib, the well pump, the mini split, all the receptacles and the tool shed, and out here at the gazebo and the carport itself. It's gonna be an exciting time. But before I can do that, I've gotta get PV, photovoltaic power, into the power shed. And that's what we're doing today, getting rid of all these old temporary wires, wiring up the wires that I've already pre-done through the disconnects and underground, right, through the trenches. Get all these wired up permanently and bring power on. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. First thing I gotta do is turn off all the power coming out of the Blue Eddy, or all the solar going into it, I should say. And before I do that, I'm gonna turn off the AC output, move these loads over here to the Jackery, because the Jackery will still be plugged in to the solar until we get to that point. So we're going to start with all the Blue Eddy first, because the Blue Eddy's got a ton of solar input to it. So let's move all this over here. All right, so all that is powered up. Everything is off over here. Now let's go ahead and disconnect the solar. So this is the top, the main unit, the AC240 solar. So that's disconnected and safe. And I got the 2 battery banks, one there and one there. So that is all the solar. Now we also had an EcoFlow that had 2 strings of PV to it as well. So I took the EcoFlow over to Meredith's house because we used it during storms. So there's 2 more strings that are wired up there that are already disconnected. So right now the only thing that's the PV, the solar that's connected is the Jackery, and that is just 1 black and 1 red. So I know exactly which ones those are, and I do not want to disconnect those under load. As far as tools today, should just need some side cutters to cut all the zip ties holding them up. I've got this handy dandy little MC4 tool here, and on some of the connectors I can slide these 2 little prongs. I can slide these 2 little prongs in and squeeze, and they'll pop apart. Some of these other ones, not so easy. I've got 2 small flathead screwdrivers. I got to stick them in the little holes, push the ears in, pop them apart. Hopefully, it doesn't take me too long. I remember first connecting these solar panels for use, keeping the Ridge crib and everything powered up. It just seems like it's been so long ago. Actually, it has been a pretty long time ago. All right, let's see if I can get these popped apart. Let's try this one right here first. Come on now, get in the hole, get in my belly, get in my belly. All right, does it pop apart? Oh, got that one apart. Oh, I dropped the screwdrivers. I did. All right, let me get my screwdriver, and I'll show you a little close-up view on doing this one. Alrighty, where's the hole? There it is. I gotta get screwdriver up inside there, and push. Screwdriver up inside there. If I can get it. Come on, there we go. Push. Ah, I dropped it. Ah, I got it apart though. That already popped it. Whoa, good. Let's see if I can have a little better luck on this side. Ooh. Okay. Kind of hard with a bum knee and all right, so I got a little Y connector right here. Let's see. Can I do this? I think I'm gonna have a little better luck. I just want to not drop my screwdriver again. Please don't drop the screwdriver. Hey, I got it! Yay! All right, that one's done. And then here's the Y. Oh yeah, the Y uses the like this tool right here. Come in a little closer. I'll show you. So all I got to do is take this. You can see it right there. Push this tool right over each side of it. Squeeze. Did I say that right? Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got to do. Push it on both sides. Squeeze. And pull it apart. He's been together for a while, but that's it. I got a bunch more to do. A bunch right here, don't we? So this one's the good kind. I can squeeze and push. Yep, got that. And this one, easy kind. I love the easy kind. Oh, I dropped my tool. I should probably start keeping a bunch of these in my pocket because I can see this is going to be a probably a repeat occurrence. I got that one undone, and these are 3-way parallel strings. So I had 3 strings in parallel going to one. This is the main feed right here. Oh, goodness gracious. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, it's in there. You got to push it. There we go. Awesome. All right, that's all of these. Move on down the line. See if we can use these pretty quick. Ooh, my knee's gonna be a tough try. So sore. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. Oh. There we go. And this is the. I wish these would pop open there. Let me get my screwdrivers out. Whew. Really not that many of these. The hard part's going to be connecting everything back together in the proper order because I got to connect 32 solar panels. Ow, 32. Get over there. Get over there. There we go. That's the way to do it. I just gotta make sure I stick it on the right side. Sure. There we go. There. There. There we go. I got it. That's all of these right here. I got more on that side. I'll have to get those in there. Let me get the ones on the end down there. And then we'll pour them get these. Alright, I think this is the last ones on this side. Let me go ahead and get this one right here. Yep, that's a big feed. There we go. And come on up. Oh, we got bunches of them. Bunches of them. Bunches of them. There we go. I got this wire. Throw that down there. And another wire on. Come on now. I think I got a groove now. I think I got. Ouch. As soon as oh, there it goes. And okay, now I need screwdrivers for these. This should be the last ones on this side. Don't drop the screwdriver. This way. Get in the hoop. Alright. There we go. One more. Come on. Am I on the outside of it? Yep. This one on the, no, this one wasn't on the outside of it. There we go. Woohoo! All right. Let's do the other side. Oh, painful. Where's it at? There. There. Alrighty. That's good. And we got these. Oh yeah, these are all the easy ones. Ha ha. Can I reach them from here? I think I can. I think I can. There we go. Dee. There we go. Oh, can I reach this one? Oh, it's gonna be so far away. So close. All right, yeah. Go up one higher. Be careful, Tim. Be careful. Don't fall. Oh, that one's got a bent piece here, huh? Yeah, that one's a little on the precarious side. All right. I'm just gonna see if I can push. Oh no, they're both pushed in. Yeah, this one's a little so close. I'm gonna leave that on, and I'll take it off when I come down, because the little ears on are kind of messed up. All right, looking up, I've got a lot more to do, a lot more than I thought. There's a lot of Ys and splitters and everything up there. So let me go ahead and get those off, and then I'll bring you back, and we'll start pulling all these cables down. All right, got them all disconnected. Look at them all hanging down like that. Looks like something out of a scary movie. Y'all remember the movie Hellraiser with the chains and the hooks all hanging down? Yeah, that's pretty nasty. All right, let me get down off this ladder, and we'll start pulling these cables back. There's all the splitters I pulled off. I counted 29 connections. So just on the EcoFlow and the Blue Eddy, I had 29 connections I had to disconnect. And you can tell by everything that was hanging down, that was a lot. I'm gonna leave the 10 that are connected to the Jackery, because I'm still using that to power the Ridge crib over there. And once I get all this done and I get the inverters powered up, I can probably switch them over Of course, I'll still have to have the PV, the solar input to the number 2 inverter here. And actually, yeah, number 2 inverter. So we'll figure that out when we get to it. All right, let's see how many zip ties I gotta cut. These are bundled. I gotta cut this one, this one, this one. That should be about it. All right, let me see what I can pull. These should come straight to me. Sorry about the noise, guys. These should. And gotta go down here. Right, these. All right, what else? These. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. All right, not this one, and not that one. Uh-oh. I missed some. Uh-oh. I got a couple right there I missed. All right, I got that last one. Now I should be able to pull all of these down. Let's see here. If I can come back this way. I got some of these kind of wrapped. That was why it was making it so hard. I think that's it. All right, let me get down. I should be able to pull. Oh, my knee. Should be able to pull these down. Let's see. Oh, I missed that over there. Okay, I gotta come over here. Goodness gracious. I gotta get up there, pull those down, and then start pulling these down. Oop, don't want to go under a ladder. Never go under a ladder. Ooh, sink, sink. Here we are. And that should be it. Now, these two are for the jackery. So these I should be able to pull down. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Pull them down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Some of them are sticking. Some of them are going. There we go. We got them all. So there's only 2. Now I can cut these zip ties right here. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we'll get to come over here a little bit and we'll get these over. Get these done. Oh, this is a muddy mess right here. Now this yellow extension cord, that's for my my solar lights. Actually, they're not solar. They're Wi-Fi, Bluetooth lights. I'll eventually be able to plug those in onto the column receptacle. Right now, they're on this temporary power. All right, can I step over here without sinking? Ooh, it's so fun. I hope I don't want to fall down into it. Here we go. So close, so close. All right, we got them. Go ahead and take this down. Just all of them. I gotta separate these. There's a lot of solar PV wires here. Now David from Come On Homestead is going to get to use a lot of these. All right, so that should be all of that. Let me just get this wound up right here for now. Get it out of the mud and dirt because we got more rain a-coming. I don't want to get the ends of these corroded or covered in mud, so that should be good right there. Now I only got two wires going out there. That's good. Now that everything is separated, I can go ahead and start getting them wired in series. 2 strings of 8. I know where they need to go at the end, where the cables are going to come up and get them all clipped and everything, get them all pretty. So I'm not going to make you watch me do this in real time. Let's do it in time lapse. So here we go. that was a lot of times up. So it was like 31 before, and then of course there was all the ones we just counted just then. But guys, I've got some bad news. Check this out. All right, this is column 3 right here. And you can see how pretty the cables are. Everything is nice and organized. We can see we've got these loops. See these nice loops right here, and it keeps all the cables nice and tight and tidy. Well, guess what? I didn't do that yet on the other ones over there. Oh. So that's right. I've got to climb up there at least as number of times I did to connect them to get all those loops in. And it's like, you're like, why didn't you do it while you're up there? Oh my gosh. It would have taken so long just to get them connected. It's better just to get them all connected, take a break, and then go back up there and get them all prettied up again. So I'm going to do that off camera. Just know it's at least double the times we've done so far. All right, I got all those done, and they look amazing, just like string 3 over there. So now I got to get up on the ladder at the end and start zip tying and clipping the cables into place, and that'll be the final termination. Then we'll be able to shut the disconnect, and we can actually be able to compare the input voltage on string 1 to string 3. Now, as far as string 2, I've got a plan. I'll tell you about that later. All right, this is column 3, strings 5 and 6. And you can see again how I've got the weather head, everything clipped. Got the PB fuses up there, they're hidden. I got to get the string 1 and 2 over on column 1 to look very, very similar. All right, so this is my solar fuse, PB fuse, and you only put these on the positive, the red. So we set that off to the side. And okay, I got clips in my pocket, and we got to zip tie these all together. Get them zip tied. I'll cut them when I get done. Just get them all bundled up. And make sure get everything together. Gotta get a good loop on it. Alrighty. Can't wait to get this done and check the PV bolts. I gotta hurry up before I run out of sun too. Definitely don't want to run out of sunlight. Alright. Getting there, getting there. Right there. Whew. So these is pair 1, so it's going to go over here. And these go over there. That's 2. So let's see. Yeah, these are both there. Get that over here. Oh, I got it. I got them split up. That's all right. All right, I can fix that in a second. So loop just like that. I'm going to need to one more zip tie. There we go. Oops, come on now. All right. Let me check the loop on the one over there. It's about like that. Okay. So let me get some clips over here. Bring you over to the other side. Go ahead and slide clip on there. And here's the 2 black and red for the, there we go. See, I need another clip. Let's see, right here. Make sure all the way on there. Okay. I guess I can go ahead and cut this tape off. I know which one's number 1, don't I? There we go. Get that off of there. Okay. Get one more red first. And black. All right, so now, let's see. I can go ahead and get my fuse on the red. So that is red female to male, click. All right, we got the fuse there. And then this is gonna go over here, just so you guys can see me click it. All right, so now I can get this one all looped up. Let's go ahead and see, this one is the negative. Go ahead and get it clicked. All right, now I can go ahead and get these all prettied up, and then I'll bring these around. So I'll have to come over to the other side. So let me go ahead and pretty these up, and then we'll start running these. All right, so I need to get the positive fuse connected, and then this one here, that'll go on the outside, has to go all the way. Oh, it barely reaches. I mean, that barely reached. Whew, that was close. I like that. That's really nice right there. Okay, so now we got this one here. I gotta get up higher. Oh, okay, loop and click, and these can go up inside here, and I'll hide that. Let me get a zip tie. Whew, I'll zip tie these together. Get a zip tie on this right here. And whew, guys, all right, clean this up real quick. We're ready to shut our disconnect and check our voltage. We'll go inside the power shed, make sure everything's ready, and then we'll check voltage. I know it's cloudy right now, but on strings 1 and 2 and strings 5 and 6. I'm excited. Woo! All right, column 1. You can see they got the loop right there. Comes around, looks really, really nice. Very, very happy with that. All right, this is inverter 1. Here's our PV. The PV disconnect is off. Let me check my voltage. Nothing. Let me check the ground. Should not be anything in the ground anyway. All right, so everything is dead there. Woo! Fell in my chair. Keeping it real here. All right, let's check the string 3. Nothing. And the ground. Nothing. Oops, nothing. I may have missed that one right there, didn't I? There we go. All right, so nothing on here. So let's go ahead and shut our disconnects outside, come back inside, and see if they're balanced. Cross our fingers, all the solar panels are balanced with each other, wired properly, nothing's, whew, I'm so excited. All right, inverter 1, strings 1 and 2, on for the first time. Let's move on down to 3. All right, we got inverter 3, strings 5 and 6, on for the first time. Let's go check it out. All right, here we go. This is the moment of truth. All right, string 5 voltage. We've got 266 volts. String 6 voltage, 267 volts. That's awesome. Let's move down to our inverter 1, the one we just worked on. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Always a moment of truth, isn't it? All right, we've got 265 volts, 265 volts, and the sun is not quite, so guys, 265, 266, 267, all within a volt of, and that is a string of 8 solar panels. They're 400 watt, 500 watt bifacial, string of 8, 2 strings of 8. Guys, this is amazing. Now, what am I gonna do about inverter 2 and strings 3 and 4? Let's go find out. Woo-hoo, guys. I am just so happy right now. We've got PV input to inverter 1 and inverter 3. So what am I gonna do again with inverter 2? You know, I gotta have my jackery to keep power on until I get the inverters commissioned. So what I'm gonna do, and right now I'm using 10 solar panels for the jackery. So I'm gonna unwire them, wire them all up into 2 strings of 8, get everything all prettied up, and then what I'm gonna do is leave 1 string disconnected from the inverter, run my temporary cables to one string of 8. So I'll use one string of 8 for the jackery until right at the very last moment when I'm commissioning inverter 2. I can disconnect that, plug it in, commission inverter 2, commission, inverter 3. Already have the master inverter 1 commissioned. And I think at that point I will be off temporary power. I should be, as long as the firmware updates and all that stuff, please, I should be 100% off grid on permanent EG4 solar power. Oh my gosh, I am super excited. If you like what you saw today, make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife. Go check out EG4 on Signature Solar. If you look down the link in the description, I've got a RidgeLife link, and you got a $50 off coupon there for you too. I am not a paid sponsor, but I do get affiliate commission if you buy something through my link. So guys, we are this close to being commissioned. This close. I know you guys have been waiting for me to get over there on the off-grid barn house, and it is next, okay? So again, thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife. Woo!